What's going on, guys? Welcome into another episode of
Milk Dogs, where we actually have the mics on.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Oops.
And if you guys didn't see in the last video, Gage revealed his
Signed. All three of them.
All three.
Eckler,
photo.
Herbert, and Keenan.
Yeah, turn it just a little bit, that glare.
Oh,
yeah.
Gotta see that beautiful mug right here.
Yeah. So, this week, week 16, big week.
Big week for a lot of teams and a lot of fantasy people.
Yeah, I mean, we just got a lot of games that are important this weekend.
Off the rip.
Starting out Thursday.
7-7 Saints and the 7-7 Rams playing in L.A.
L.A.
Could be a good primetime game. Could be.
I think the Rams going to win this.
I think the Rams win too. But the Saints defense destroyed the Giants, so
yeah.
We'll see.
I don't think Derek Carr and them have what it takes. I think the Rams pretty much shit all over them.
I hope it's a decent game at least.
Yeah,
I do.
Everybody does. Everybody wants decent games all the time, but last Thursday we didn't really get a decent one at all. I mean, I think it was 42-0 at halftime.
Both picking the Rams. Bengals versus Steelers in a must-win situation.
Must-win divisional game, big time. Browning's looking solid as hell.
What about Mason Rudolph? The new starter.
Mason Rudolph just got off concussion protocol from 3 years ago when he got hit in the head by Myles Garrett with his own helmet.
Hey, no Jamar Chase, though.
No Jamar. T. Higgins stepped up last week at the end of the game to help them beat the Vikings.
Yeah.
I still got to give it to the Bengals. I don't think Mason Rudolph is not good.
Mike Tomlinson is not a good coach either.
Mike Tomlin's a hell of a coach. He just
they
haven't got a quarterback. I mean, literally, Kenny Pickett.
Dude, they look terrible last week.
Kenny Pickett's really not a good quarterback. I mean, Mitch Trubisky, obviously, he's been traded from fucking 3 different teams. He's not a good quarterback.
He actually had some, okay throws. I was like, wow, he can throw the ball?
Yeah, but then he sailed 3 or 4 and got picked. Yeah. I just think the Bengals go in there. It's a hard place to play in Pittsburgh, but Bengals.
I think the Steelers just look so sloppy. Like, they were having a solid start to the season, and they just took a nosedive.
Plus, you got their safeties out. KZ for that hit on
suspended.
Pittman. Yep.
The rest of the season.
So
wow.
You got him out. You got Mason Rudolph starting. Freiermuth apparently just got questionable. So I guess
we'll find out.
This is a Saturday game, guys, by the way. We got 2 Saturday games. This one, and then we got this shit show of a game where the Bills just going to go slaughter the Chargers.
If they played like they did against Dallas. However, I'm still taking the Chargers. We're on like a skeleton crew right now. But, we just fired our coach. We just fired Telesco. Yeah, Telesco. And then we also fired our not a linebacker coach, our defensive coach, I believe so. Anyway, we fired all 3 of these guys. And the team is probably pretty hyped up because Staley was pretty hated towards the end there. He was already kind of questionable going into the season, but a lot of people didn't like him. And you know what happens whenever we fire, or just teams in general fire a coach? They go out there and play their asses off.
They do.
Kind of like the Raiders did. I'm not saying we're going to have enough fire in us to beat the Bills. They're a really good football team. However, I think it won't be as bad as Trey's making out to be. Chargers.
The only reason I'm saying it's not going to be as close as, you can't use the Raiders as an example is because Keenan's banged up and your starting quarterback's out for the season. That's a difference.
And Eckler's a big question mark.
You didn't know with the Raiders who their starting quarterback was. They were just flipping through. McDaniels didn't know who the fuck to start. So, Pierce came in, was like, look, Aiden O'Connell's our guy. This is who we're rolling with. And then they were all like, well, yeah, let's fucking rally around Aiden O'Connell. So that's what they did. Easton Stick, I don't think, after last week's performance, even if you think or anybody thinks it was they didn't try or whatever, they wanted him fired, dude, no. I'm telling you, there's no way an offensive line's gonna be like, "Hey, bub, you're gonna just have to take all this ass beating to get." You're gonna get
If
sacked
Herbert was
100
out there,
times.
they wouldn't have done it.
Yeah, okay, but I'm just saying.
Easton took one for the team. That's why we're part of the Stick Fan Club. Trey's taking the Bills. I'm taking the Bolts. Let's go. Sunday, noon games.
Let's go.
Colts. Whoa. Trey hates the Colts.
I hate the Colts.
But man, the Falcons look like shit.
Dude.
2 weeks in a row of just doo-doo.
Dude, Desmond Ridder is not good. I don't know why they don't throw Heineke back out there.
They really should. And they should use Bijan. Why are they using their first round pick?
I mean, I think they might think this season's a bust, so they want to save him tight.
I guess.
But
God, they've looked bad. But I'm going Colts. Gardner Minshew looked like he was a starter last week. So
yeah, Gardner. Yeah, I'll take the Colts. Green Bay going into Carolina. Hopefully it's not a rain, shitty game like this last Sunday.
Don't worry, the tickets will still be 50 cents.
Yeah.
Wow.
Dude,
I am never taking the Panthers, by the way.
Yeah. I'm not going to take them either, but, I'm just pissed that we still have fucking Joe Barry on our team.
That's okay.
He's a defense coordinator. Should have been gone. I told you earlier in the season he should have been gone.
If you lose this game, he'll be gone.
Dude, if we lose this game, no, he's not, because Matt LaFleur already sat there and said, we might fire Matt LaFleur too at the end of the season, because he's not wanting to fucking give up Joe Barry. I don't know why. Like, I don't know if Joe Barry's sitting there actually going rub-a-tug-tug in the fucking back of the room or some shit.
All right, guys. He's got some dirt on him.
No. Yeah, so we're both taking the Packers. Go, Pack, go. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
This is a child-friendly station. Moving on against the Cleveland Browns versus the Houston Texans. I am not a Flacco believer. I'm saying that right now. CJ, come on. Come on, you better get out of concussion protocol. You better play this game. You better beat the Browns. They have a really good defense. But I think the Texans' offense is better. And the defense looked really good last week, actually.
I think losing Tank Dell was a massive hit for him, because they looked like shit against the Jets with CJ and Nico. Even though CJ got hurt.
Nico literally went down immediately.
Did he?
First play.
Okay.
It's just like Christian Kirk did.
Dude, it's just...
Literally the exact same situation.
I want the Texans to win. I just want the Browns to just be a shitty organization.
They also didn't have Schultz that game either.
Yeah, I just want the Browns to be a shitty organization my whole life, okay?
Yeah.
When I pass away, then the Browns can be good, okay? I just want them to keep doing...
Sorry, Browns fans.
The shitty shit they do,
Shitty shit.
Yeah. I mean, that's why they're brown.
Toilet bowl.
That's why they're brown. That's why they're the Browns, They're like, look, we gotta make this. We gotta pick the same color of the things that we fucking we're going.
We shit and our team shit. Yeah. The Browns.
Yeah, so I'm taking the Texans at home.
Let's go, baby. Longhorns.
Lions. Nick Mullins is not that guy.
I do have JJ.
Nick Mullins.
JJ is a guy. JJ is a stud.
No, obviously not.
And the Lions defense
Jordan Addison was the guy last week.
Just having JJ out there gave so much more room for other players.
Well, yeah, but Jordan Addison had to make two incredible fucking catches.
Oh, I'm not saying Mullins good.
He's not. So but I don't care.
I think the Lions defense has been playing kind of mid lately.
They have been, but I feel like the Lions probably just... I don't think it's going to be a blowout. I'm just saying Jared Goff plays good in a dome. They play at home in a dome. So, I mean, you just seen it last week.
He played his heart out.
They just beat the fuck out of the Broncos at home in a dome. If it was outside, I would take the Vikings 100%. It's in a dome. Lions win.
Give me the Vikings.
God. Why?
I'm not watching this game. Just forewarning everybody.
Why in the fuck is this a game?
It's a noon game, so, it gets covered up by all the other ones.
Oh, my God.
I'm going to take the Jets.
I'm
part of the Jets fan club, man. Zach Wilson, ride us to the, to the sunset.
I'm going to take the Commanders. Even though I don't think Sam Howell's that guy, I'm going to take the Commanders.
All right.
I have no reason why. This game sucks. I don't think either team can win, but we got to pick a winner here,
It's
guys.
It's going to be a bad one.
The Seahawks win this one. I don't think the Titans are that good. Will Levis and them, they let Case Keenum, the backup quarterback, beat them. They have their up and down games. They're just a roller coaster ride. They have a lot more down than they do up, and I just feel like this is another one, another down game for them. Seahawks.
I don't think the Titans are trash, but I can't pick them here. Seahawks.
The Battle of Florida, Northern Florida. The Jaguars, the Jacksonville fuck-around gang, Trevor Lawrence and the fuck-around gang, versus Baker, touchdown maker. Who you taking, Gage?
Jaguars. I think it'll be a good game, though, honestly.
The problem is Trevor Lawrence going to play, going in a concussion protocol. That's the problem here. If he doesn't play,
concussion?
He got a concussion at the end of the game.
Really?
Yeah. That's the problem.
Well, hold on. I changed my answer. If Trevor does not play, giving it to the Bucks. If he does play, giving it to the Jags.
I'm gonna take the Bucks either way because
they just whooped that ass in Lambeau. Perfect passer rating.
Because you want to talk about an ass whooping. Okay, motherfucker.
Perfect passer rating. Baker.
So, yeah, dude, the Jaguars, dude. They're Trevor Lawrence and the fuck around gang. If you've never watched a Jags game, all they do is they just fuck around and find a way to lose a game. Because,
let's just throw a Hail Mary whenever ETN's wide open.
Dude, it just doesn't make sense. Like, they got all these short routes that are wide open. Trevor Lawrence is like, oh, Calvin Ridley, me and you are lovers. Here I come. And he's like, yeah.
Interception. Yeah. Are you kidding? That happens?
Yeah.
What? Second
and 6. Let's go ahead and fucking throw a 30-yard bomb, even though ETN and fucking Ingram and everybody's open. 5 yards down the field, they can make a first down. Nah, bub, we going top shelf. We don't give a fuck. Trevor Lawrence and the fuck around gang, not picking him. Taking the Bucks. The Cardinals.
The Bears. I think the Bears beat them at home. And, yeah. I don't really have a good reason. I like Kyler. But Kyler got murdered at the end of that game against the 49ers.
Yeah. I think Kyler and them find a way to win this one.
Okay.
I think at the end, somehow there's like a field goal. It'll probably be some like ugly-ass fucking score. It'll be like 12-10 or fucking 14-13 or something stupid as fuck.
All right.
I'm praying to God,
Cowboys,
that the Dolphins win this game.
It's literally a battle of two explosive offenses and two really strong.
How was the Cowboys last week?
Yeah, that was not good, but I've seen what they have done, and they both have crazy good defenses and good offenses. This is going to be an insane game. I'm really excited to watch this one, actually.
Dude, I think that's the reason Tyreek Hill sat out last week. It's because they knew they were coming to play them. They
obviously didn't need him last week. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Dude, they shit all over the Jets. But, I think Dolphins. I think Tyreek Hill gets open, backfield, or in the secondary, too easy. I don't think Bland and them have what it takes to stay back there with him. I feel like, now that Jalen Waddle can do the same thing going the opposite way, cutting the different ways, dude, one of them's going to be open all the time. It's just too hard to keep up with that speed. Or Mostert in the backfield. It's just too much. There's just too much firepower from the Dolphins. Plus, Bradley Chubb finally showed up in Miami last week. He finally touched down. He got traded there last year, middle of the season. He finally touched down last week. That was the most impactful game he's had since he's been with the Dolphins. So I think the Dolphins win this. Bradley Chubb's starting to gel in. Jalen Ramsey's a better cornerback than anybody on the Cowboys. I don't think the Cowboys win this. I think Dolphins get it.
All right. Still going with the Cowboys. Hopefully Dak plays better. If not, it's going to be a bad time. Wow.
Broncos. Sunday night shit show. Broncos.
Yeah.
And then for Christmas, guys. Oh, Merry Christmas, by the way.
Merry Christmas.
For Christmas, guys, we got a triple header here. One's on Nickelodeon.
Oh, God. Did you see that?
No, slime time?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You got the Chiefs. You got the Raiders at the Chiefs. I want the Raiders to win this game so fucking bad because I just love watching the Chiefs lose now.
Go on, Raiders. Fuck the Chiefs.
I just don't know if what they did to you guys, they're just living, like they just lived too high on it, right? They just partied their fucking asses off, beating you guys 63.
No shot. Because if you watch their game towards the end, even fourth quarter, Pierce, their head coach, was like yelling at them if they were messing up, even though they were up so many points.
Yeah.
Like he was like, no, we are not stopping this game. We're not going to slow roll it. We're going to play our absolute hearts out. Dude, and I think that sets them aside.
Dude, there was a thing I seen. Apparently he was like coaching like a high school team or junior high team, something like that, Pierce. And they went in the locker room at halftime. They were up like 30 or 40 points or something like that. And he was fucking yelling at them because they were pissed. Because he was pissed that they scored a touchdown or something, or it was close. I'm like, they're beating them by like 40. And he's like, it's too fucking close. So then they go out at halftime. They beat them like 99 to fucking 7. They don't even let them score. They just score almost 100 points on them. I'm like, damn. So I'm gonna take the Raiders as well.
Yes, sir.
That story changed my mind.
Can we just both agree on this one?
Eagles.
The game of the week, in my opinion.
Monday Night Football on Christmas.
This
Solid
is who
game.
I decided to pick for my Super Bowl.
Yep.
The Baltimore Ravens and the San Fran 49ers.
My Super Bowl pick was the 49ers and the Bills. The Bills still got to get in. That's why I think they're going to shit all over the Chargers. I think they found their rhythm. Because, I mean, they just did. I mean, Josh Allen didn't even throw 100 yards, and they fucking whooped the fuck out of Dallas. But this game, I give it to Lamar. Okay, I give it to Lamar, dude. He's
been playing out of his mind.
He got paid during the offseason, and he has proven why he should have been paid. Like, I give it to him. Okay, and I was a doubter. Everybody was a doubter because of how injury prone he was. Me, I still do not believe in Brock Purdy. Okay, I don't. I just feel like the ability to have, I don't even know if you'd say the ability. I'd say the blessing to have Christian McCaffrey and Debo and fucking Kittle and Ayuk on your fucking offense with you. Dude, that's just a blessing, to be honest. Okay? Like, that's just like, hey, here, we're going to hand you the keys to this Lambo. Go ahead and just take care of it. Don't go all crazy with it, but just take care of it. That's basically what Brock Purdy got handed.
All right, so my turn?
I'm taking the Ravens.
All right, so I knew Trey was going to say some bullshit about Brock Purdy. I already had this ready. So, Brock Purdy has broken so many brains with his play that the new criteria for MVP level quarterback plays is 1, you cannot have a good coach. 2, you cannot have more than one weapon. 3, every pass must be a tight window throw. 4, wide receivers must fall down immediately after catching a pass. That's what you're telling me.
No.
Brock Purdy.
No, what I'm telling you
is a GOAT.
Is Brock Purdy. No, he's not. Because
he's playing his heart out. last pick, and he's proving why.
I'm not saying that Brock Purdy is a complete and total. I'm not saying Brock Purdy is Zach Wilson, okay? What I'm saying is Brock Purdy just got handed something that was just like a fucking perfect fucking team, okay? You had Jimmy Garoppolo lead this team to a fucking the same fucking team, okay?
Well, it's different now.
So you're telling me Jimmy Garoppolo that just got benched on the Raiders is a GOAT? He led this motherfucking team to the NFC Championship game twice and won one, went to the Super Bowl. So you're telling me that Jimmy G that can lead the exact same fucking team to a Super Bowl.
There's a difference, though.
No.
Because Purdy does not really throw picks at all.
Neither did Jimmy G while he was there. He started that this year in the fucking Raiders. That's what I'm saying. Look it up. Dude, I'm telling you. Kyle Shanahan, he's a fucking hell of a coach, okay? He led Matt Ryan in the Falcons to the Super Bowl, okay? They lost. They choked it away, okay? They don't know how to smash down. What are you looking at? What do you see?
Last year, Purdy played in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 games. Other than the obviously in the whatever conference championship, he died.
Timeout.
3 interceptions for 8 games.
Timeout. You got to add this in there too. Okay, hold on. So you're looking at this. You're looking at these stats. Okay. You got to take away the fact that Christian McCaffrey's there now. He wasn't there with Jimmy G. Christian McCaffrey wasn't there.
No, you're right.
So he took a team that was less powered. My bad, guys. I apologize for lying to you guys on our video. He took a team that was less powered to the fucking Super Bowl. So you're telling me that fucking damn Brock Purdy is the GOAT? No way. No way. If he wins the Super Bowl, it's fine. Okay? I'm not going to sit there and crown him and say,
oh, so if he wins the Super Bowl, it's not good enough for you?
I'm not saying he's a GOAT. I mean, Gage, for real? Joe Flacco a GOAT? You just sit there and say you don't believe in Flacco. He went through one postseason, threw 11 touchdowns, no interceptions. Got a massive deal. Okay? Their defense led him there.
Flacco is washed. We're talking about right now.
Just saying. No, we're talking about people that won the Super Bowl. Flacco won a Super Bowl. We're talking about people. I don't fucking consider Flacco a GOAT. Do you consider him a GOAT? He won a Super Bowl. That's your criteria.
No.
That means Eli's a double GOAT. That means Aaron Rodgers a GOAT. Fucking
Eli's a GOAT.
Tom Brady a 7-time GOAT.
He is a GOAT. Tom Brady is the GOAT.
Your boy?
He's not a GOAT. He's not a GOAT. He's a trash bag. And he's a child.
Just saying. Like, if you're going on just Super Bowl wins.
I'm not talking about Super Bowl. Purdy didn't win a Super Bowl.
I just said if Purdy wins, you know, I'm still not going to consider him a GOAT or anything, but you're like, he won a Super Bowl. I'm just telling you what you just told me. I'm just throwing it back at you.
Purdy is not bad. He is above average quarterback. Probably rate him. I'll give him an 8 out of 10. If we had a tier list and I was putting quarterbacks who I thought were obviously on the tippy top of the tier list, he'd probably be around 7 or 8 spot.
I'd say around that 10-ish area. Somewhere
7
around
or 8.
Because you got to take into effect the whole fucking thing. You can't just be like, oh, his stats are awesome. His Dak blows out fucking Cowboys blow out fucking teams, right? Shitty ass team. So they just padding their stats. That's what they do. They're like, it's kind of like fucking people in the NBA. They just padding their stats. You know, if they need one more rebound for a triple double, they miss a shot to get the fucking rebound and be like, well, I got triple double. No, you pad your fucking stats, motherfucker. Like that's what the Cowboys do. So Dak looks phenomenal this year. When we just seen him actually get his ass washed. His ass just got waxed.
He beat the Seahawks, and he beat the Eagles.
The Seahawks just beat the Eagles. The Jets beat the Eagles. The Cardinals, with Josh Dobbs that got benched for Nick Mullins, beat the Cowboys. So, I mean, you're just playing with fucking, twiddle me this, twiddle me that. Okay?
Yeah, but before the Seahawks game, Trey was like, they're not good because they haven't beat anybody of a winning record. And then they beat the Seahawks. Well, they're still not good. Then they beat the Eagles. Well, actually, he's kind of shit. And then they lose to the Bills. Oh my God, the Cowboys are ass. That's just how it goes with Trey.
I've said the Cowboys are ass the whole year.
Ravens.
We both picked. We did all this, guys, to both pick the Ravens.
Of course I'm picking the Ravens. I like Lamar.
What? You're picking Lamar over your boy, the GOAT? What?
He's not my boy. I defend him because he's not here to defend himself. But he's better than you think he is. He's better than Jordan Love.
I doubt it.
You
put Jordan Love in the same situation, he'd have better stats. 100%.
Jordan Love's worse than Jimmy Garoppolo.
How's that?
Because he's ass.
You're stupid.
We'll see you guys tomorrow with an episode of Milk Talk.
Thanks, guys. See ya. Do. And it's gone.